Hi guys, so today I'm talking about one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life, which is deleting social media for the whole summer. So I reinstalled it like a couple days ago so I could like refresh my profile picture, change my bio and stuff like that. Like small things, and I deleted it again. And I'll reinstall it like probably when school starts. But I can certainly say that I've seen some great improvements in my life since I didn't have it anymore. Obviously, in the beginning, it was hard as hell to live without it, especially knowing that I'm a person that's been addicted to TikTok, Instagram Reels, everything. Okay, so about TikTok, I stopped having TikTok for over 2 years now because I was super addicted to it, and then when I'd go to sleep, I'd feel like crap because I would know that I didn't do much of productive stuff today. And I would not remember one single video and what was that about. So I decided to delete it for good. And even when I got it back for like to see some TikToks some people sent me and I couldn't view them on Google, I reinstalled it, but then deleted it right away because I just couldn't care anymore at all. Like actually, I didn't care for having TikTok anymore. And I don't know what people see as embarrassing in not having social media. I think people who do have all of this social media and use it as it's like gold, they should feel embarrassed. Like it's okay to have social media, I understand, especially if people rely on social media considering their job and stuff like that, because people work on social media nowadays and that's perfectly fine. But when you use it to entertain yourself like for several hours, that's already addicting and it's not a good thing at all, and that's what I'm talking about today. So after deleting TikTok, like after 2 years passed by, obviously I felt kind of numb. Like I had nothing to throw myself at when I'd feel like I have some free time or whatever, like break between my homework assignments and stuff. So I'd switch to Instagram Reels. And then the summer break started and I was like, it was like June 1st, right? And I was like, okay, and I'm the kind of person to post everything about myself, to overshare and stuff like that. And I realized that this brought nothing to me. Like I realized I don't need somebody else's validation for me to feel good about myself and the things that I'm doing. So I just deleted Instagram because I would post a lot of stories and just overshare about my life, the activities I do every day, and that is not good. Like oversharing is not good. And you come to a point when you realize that, and you just feel like you're nothing because everybody knows everything about you. So I just decided to delete Instagram. That's the first thing. And then I had like Snapchat and Facebook because I keep in touch with my American friends throughout Snapchat and Facebook. But then I realized that from Instagram I'd switch to like Facebook and just Snapchat because people post their stories on there too, and I was like, okay, I think I have to let go of these two apps as well. So I deleted 3 apps. So this summer, Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat, and I lived without them like for 3 months, right? First week was kind of difficult because I didn't have like any way to text anybody, but I was sure of myself that if anybody needed me for real, they would have my number and they would either text me or make a phone call. So I was not worried about other people needing me in some way, because if they really needed me, they would find me. Like I was really sure about that one. So I was not worried about people not being able to reach me because we're not like in the 90s. Like you can reach me by calling me, right? Or like they would figure it out. And yeah, the people who were real to me, really close to me, were still around me. I could still talk to them and stuff like that, and I really didn't need like a bunch of other people to see what I'm doing every day. Like I had this really close circle of people that I would share stuff with, and they would share the things they're doing and the way they improve their lives with me. So we would like kind of inspire and motivate each other on a daily or weekly basis. So that was really enough for me for this whole 3 months, and I want to continue doing so because like school starts and you won't really need social media anymore because you won't really have time to be bored. Also, another thing I was scared of before deleting social media was FOMO. So FOMO is fear of missing out. But then I realized that if there was such an important event that everybody was going to, I will eventually find out about it, and I always did. So I was not like worried about it, because there's always so many events going on that even if I didn't know about one of them, I would still be like scheduled and full of stuff to do every single day. So I really stopped worrying about that, and so do you. And now I'm going to talk about the benefits of deleting social media for a while and just being your isolated era for a little bit. But don't be dramatic about it, because living without social media is really good. Like you can still have your phone, you can still have YouTube or like Netflix, because I think it's better to watch a TV show or some educational video on YouTube rather than scrolling on TikTok or and Instagram and not remember anything of what you saw at the end of the day. Like, I think that is absolute crap. And I think that watching like an episode of Gilmore Girls or watching I don't know, top 5 books of 2024 on YouTube or whatever you actually want is way better than just scrolling on 15-second videos on TikTok or Instagram, because at the end of the day you're not going to remember any of it, because it's quick dopamine and we enjoyed that when we watch stuff on Instagram, TikTok and other social media platforms. But on the long term it's absolutely useless. Let's get started. I mean, I already started, but like about the benefits. First of all, I think that deleting social media will really improve your sleep quality, because I started to follow like this 3-2-1 rule, which is like you should not eat 3 hours before going to sleep, not drink 2 hours before going to sleep, and not use blue light like phones or tablets or a computer 1 hour before going to sleep. So it will improve your sleep quality, and you'll actually not feel the urge anymore in the morning to check your notification, check your phone, check your Instagram inbox or whatever, because you'll know you won't have that anymore, and you will just stop caring whether people texted you or not, because having you will be enough. And that should be the way you should live. You should be so happy with yourself that you will be good either you're alone or you're with somebody. Like, one person should not be responsible for your happiness. You should. And you should be happy with or without that person in your life. Then having no social media will obviously increase your productivity on a daily basis and keep you in deep focus, especially when you're doing some assignments or you're working or like actually anything, cleaning your house. You'll be in deep focus because you won't hear your notifications like bling bling all the time. Then a big benefit is that it will boost your confidence, because you'll have no one to compare yourself with, because it's always you versus you. Like, you should not compare yourself with people on the internet. I think you've heard that so many times, but it's actually a thing we should all do, because people are posting on social media their highlights. They're not posting their everyday life. They're posting the best things that happened in their life, and you should understand that. If they're posting a picture and they look really good on it, it's just because it's one of like probably the 100 pictures they took. You should start comparing yourself with yourself from yesterday, and think about what you can do better or changing your lifestyle so you can be better tomorrow. So it's you versus you, not you versus some person from internet. No. So yeah, it will boost your confidence, definitely. Then, as I mentioned before, you get rid of the fear of missing out, FOMO, which is really good, because we're always like scared on not missing out on some event or activity or whatever. Whilst you have to realize that if it's that important, one of your friends is going to tell you if they are going to go, or you're just going to find out on other platforms. So you don't have to be scared about that. And if you actually have specified interests and goals, you will definitely find out. So I would not worry about missing out on something. So we usually spend like 2-3 hours on social media every day, and if you take into account how many hours are those in like 1 year, it's probably like more than 4,000. You can invest those in a new hobby or trying out something new. So deleting social media will give you more free time to devote elsewhere, and I think that is so important, because in order to find our direction and mission in life, we have to spend more time with ourselves and discovering ourselves, and that is only by trying out new hobbies. And finally, you'll start to be more intentional with things that happen into your life. You'll actually start to be more present because you know there's no rush in going home and like scroll on social media and go to sleep. Like you won't rush things anymore. You'll really be intentional and feel present. And feeling present and living in the now is so important, and I'm gonna stress it very much on every single video. So these were all the tips I wanted to share today on why you should delete social media and how it will help you. I hope that this was kind of inspiring to you, because I swear to you, like doing a social media detox is going to help you in refining yourself, rebirthing. And I think that taking control of ourselves is so important, because nobody is going to take control over you and actually change your life, because anybody can control you, but that is not good. Like only you can take control and make a significant good change into your life. So do that and consider deleting social media for a period of time. Thank you for watching this video, and see you on the next one.